Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, we got some ideas we'll throw by you.
Well, Brandon, you are the first ever 3-time guest on the number one golf marshalling podcast in the world. I don't know if you knew that or not, but
I love it.
Yeah,
it's
like a bold three-peat here. Come on, man.
I'm not surprised, but yeah, you guys are the best, and I appreciate you having me on for the third time.
For the third time. Yeah, well, a lot has changed, like you said. So you helped us round things out on the podcast before the seniors last year. And then, remind us what's been going on in your life. I've heard maybe a move, maybe a new job, maybe a baby. Yeah. What's going on?
A lot's changed since the last time we spoke, and it's great to be on with you guys again. So after KitchenAid Senior PGA was done last year, we, my wife and I, picked up and moved down here to Frisco, Texas. I've since taken on a different role, so I'm no longer championship director. I'm now director of operations for all 4 of our spectator championships at the PGA. So
cool.
Kind of have my hand in all 4 events, being PGA Championship, the Senior PGA Championship, the upcoming KPMG Women's PGA, and then this fall is, of course, the Ryder Cup. So busy time for this year for our whole champs team down here in Frisco, Texas. But life is good. Like I said, we welcomed a baby boy into the world last August, so he just turned 10 months old. So it's been a crazy last year, but life is very good.
Nice. How do you like living in Texas?
It's hot. It's 110. It was 100. Buckle up. It was 110 real feel today. So hopefully you guys are ready for a little heat.
We can go shirtless, can't we?
Yeah, and I didn't approve it though. So you didn't tell me, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, we put that in the suggestion box.
Yeah, we'll strike that from the podcast.
Yeah, it's going to be a little warm, more than what we had up at Harbor Shores.
I was looking at the temperatures, and it looks like that whole week it's going to be in the 90s. That's not even a real feel. That's just straight up temperature.
Yeah,
so
it's been a little humid. We got kind of the spring storms rolling through right now, so we have a big one coming through tonight. So everybody, keep your fingers crossed. We don't have any damage to come through to deal with tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
How's everything looking though? I mean, it's a week out, well, a little over a week, right? So a week and a half.
Yeah.
But I mean, all intents and purposes, a week, right? At this point.
Yeah. So I think I've talked about it with you guys before. We call the week before the championship week our advanced week, because you go into it being like, there's a lot of work to do, but essentially do 2 weeks worth of work in the final week. So but overall, we're very good. I did a little tour around Saturday morning after I got back from Florida, and Chelsea Beretti, who you all know very well from last year, is our operations manager down here. So you'll get to see Chelsea again, but she's of course doing an amazing job keeping the build on track, and it'll be looking great when you guys roll into town.
I'll be honest. I know we've talked about this before. I can't wait to see the PGA HQ area and Fields Ranch East, and man, I'm just looking forward to it. It sounds like such a spectacular layout and everything as well. So we've talked about it so much, and not seeing it, like there's a lot of good anticipation. So I'm excited.
I can't wait for you guys to see it. We're lucky to be able to call PGA of America headquarters our place of work every day. It's an outstanding building, and then of course PGA Frisco is like the ultimate golf trip and resort. So you guys will be I think you'll be a little shocked when you come in and see everything, because it's a pretty special place here.
Now, what do you guys have open for the fans there? I mean, I've seen, a lot of the stuff. You got the dance floor, you got a lot of, simulators and all kinds of things. What's the fan experience going to be like this next?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So in what we call the PGA District at Fields Ranch East and PGA Frisco, there's an ice house, which is a kind of a barbecue restaurant place that will be open for spectators during the event. And then there's a Top Golf swing studio that'll have simulators and bar and all the food, all that will be open during the event. And then the dance floor, the 3-acre putting green, will also be open. The 10-hole short course, the swing, will be closed because that's a player's practice facility. Something you guys will certainly want to check out while you're here, though. But of course, the amenities in that area are awesome. And then on top of that, we'll have our normal concession stand program.
Yeah.
So there'll be a lot to do for everybody that comes on site.
Yeah. How many people? I'm curious. How many people do you guys anticipate coming? What's the crowd size for this?
It's been very well received, right? And I think the KPMG Women's PGA Championship has been on the rise for the last few years, so it'll certainly be a well attended event. And the weekend, certainly next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, will be upwards of what we've seen at Harbor Shores the last few times.
Yeah,
very cool. Nice.
That's awesome.
It's just going to be hot, so hopefully, everybody. And one cool thing we are doing this year is we built in free water, so everybody on site will have access to water no matter where they are on site. Complimentary water.
Yeah. Oh, great. That's got to be critical for just to keep people there. Keep everybody.
We got to keep everybody hydrated.
Yeah, absolutely. What kind of tech are you guys engaging with this year? I mean, I know you guys, like, every year it's like you're upping the game as far as like technology that enhances the fan experience. You guys got anything special planned this year?
Yeah, we do have. I don't know if you guys have ever saw it, but the Spectator app we have is incredible. And there's a map. There's a map included in the app that shows every point of interest on property. We've also started to add GPS function into it. So if you are at the dance floor or the district and you want to get out to the concession stand on course, it'll show you the navigation of how to get there.
Oh, sweet.
But the player locator is one of the coolest features we've added to it. So if you want to follow a specific group, you can see exactly where they are on property at all times. So that's a really cool thing. And then our partners at T-Mobile, with T-Mobile, have enhanced the experience as well. A lot of broadcast assets that they've brought to the table. You've probably seen some of that if you watch the coverage at the PGA Championship. That they've added a lot of those cool features to the broadcast. So there'll be a lot of cool things going on. But certainly want to use the app as you guys are navigating the property.
Nice. I mean, a little Marshall Dyer's logo right on hole 6 as a point of interest. I can see it already. So
I love it.
We'll work on that for next time. We'll work on that next time.
Speaking of things we got planned, though, Smith, what we have?
Oh man,
have up our sleeves here. We got a whole outline.
Texas takeover, discovering Frisco. We've got the Marshall Army getting ready to go. Marshall Army getting deployed, and a bunch of other stuff. Marshall Wives involved as well, and so I think we've got a lot of little daily nuggets. We're gonna try to push out on social media. And then we'll be just building a bunch of stuff for afterwards as well. So
I think we have some fun things planned for you guys too.
Heck yeah!
Oh boy!
You're in for a treat. You guys will have a good time.
Well, we know. Okay, so we're actually getting down there on Monday.
Some of you.
Aaron gets down there on Tuesday. But we know the course is closed. However, we wanted to come up and get a few shots and maybe do an interview or two, depending on what's open and what we could get access to, as some stuff for the hype, right? The pre-tournament hype. We did some of that at Harbor Shore last year, especially when we went to get our uniforms and all that kind of thing. So I don't know what
might know somebody who. I think you guys might know somebody who'll be able to get you on, get out there and see some of it on Monday.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
That'd be good. I mean, I know, Aaron, you should seriously see, though. No, Ryan has got this list of, he's our social guy, and he keeps us on task when it comes to either, maybe getting some interviews, but then just getting some video footage. And especially being such an amazing complex of what you described, it's it just would be so cool to be able to showcase that a little bit as, again, getting things hyped up.
You're going to get the full tour.
I think that's good. That's good. I think for one of the evenings we have the big family dinner at our mansion to do a little tournament strategy talk as an example. So we're trying to weave in not just the course and PGA HQ and we're trying to weave in Frisco and some of these other fun things too. So I think hopefully it'll be a lot, but I think when we're done, we're going to have a lot of fun stuff that we've captured.
Yeah, the food scene's pretty good down here. So
yeah.
If you got a go-to barbecue place or anything else, I also have a couple coworkers are down in the area and threw me a couple recommendations. But you mentioned you live I mean, well, you're close to the course, I'm sure, but like also that house that we rented, you said you're pretty close to as well. So any
Yeah, you sent that
recommendations
over.
you got?
It's literally right down the road. I kind of pass that area every morning when I come in. So
Brandon, you said it's your what's the week before? You called what's the week before?
advance week.
Advanced week.
Our advance week left us houseless we were houseless in Frisco. So just a quick pivot to spotlight some of the great work by Johnny G and doing a little sales job. We landed in a pretty nice spot.
Yeah, you guys are really going to be slumming it. It looks like next
Yeah.
week when you're down here.
We actually had a different house booked for. I think we rented it in February. I mean, like we've been planning this since last summer when we talked about it. I think some of us booked flights in the fall, and then we booked the house in February once we knew that like the Marshall wives are coming, so it's gonna be a couples trip. So there's like 12 of us total that are coming, and so we booked this really nice looking house with a great pool, and in it itself was a pretty good setup. And no joke, on I think it was Friday or Thursday I think last week, so just 3 or 4 days ago, I got an email that said your house reservation has been canceled. It is no longer available. So here we are, like we all have these flights. We're all coming in, and then we have no place to stay.
I mean, option one was Brandon's basement, but we were like, might be a little tight. So
you would have had to take a night shift with Harrison if that was. We could have made it work.
Everybody gets a night. Yeah.
No, you guys have a good spot there, and you're really close to the course too. So
yeah. Well, we just got lucky.
Well.
We got lucky because that place. And by the way, I don't know if Aaron and Ryan know this, but the note I got from the people, we are their first reservation. So it's a brand new place that just went out there, and they were asking some ridiculous amount, and of course, it says it's 12 bedrooms, houses like 30. But I threw them an offer to say, hey, take something or nothing. And they didn't say no right away. So they actually came back, the property managers, and they engaged in the conversation, and we got going and working. And next thing you know, we basically in that house for nearly the same as what we booked the original house. So it kind of things work out for a reason, I guess.
We'll have to work. We'll have to work in some social media of the house as well, and make sure we throw them some love as well. So spotlight their spot that they have. So
all of our followers and fans.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys have interviews set up for when you're down here?
We don't yet. We have. We got to reach out to Chelsea. We have our volunteer managers we've talked to about hooking up with when we're there.
We're going to do so. Our packet pickup isn't going to be the same because we kind of missed the big packet pickup. So we're going to probably hit some people there. We're probably going to hit some of the people just on course, or not on course, but just at the tourney watching as well. So I think we've got some fun engagement opportunities kind of linked in there. But we'll
with some fans.
Yeah, with some fans and some other cool things. So yeah, I think it'll be cool. And obviously, any suggestions from your end are always appreciated as well.
I'll get you lined up with a few people.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. Yeah, we've got some new technology to help with that. So
I heard hole 6 is where we're at this year.
Yeah, hole 6.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
Isn't that the number one handicap?
I believe it is. Actually.
Yeah, I think so.
You got the right guys on the job. I mean, you couldn't have picked a better hole for this crew.
We're going to make it up as the number one handicap, even if it's not. But we're going to claim it as that.
I think it is, though.
I think it is. Yeah.
It'll be the toughest. It'll be the toughest hole all week.
Yeah.
Nice.
You heard it here first.
All right, love it. Hey, any final prep from you in your crazy week here? Big things for the fans to know.
I think Fields Ranch East has now cracked the top 100 top public golf courses, so it's it's kind of a new gem out there. So I think having you all down here, continuing to help shed the light on what PGA of America and Omni have brought to life here with PGA Frisco is going to be fun. I'm excited for you guys to get down here to see the property and not only continue to shed a light on the volunteer experience at our championships. Right, I can't say thank you enough to you guys for what you do and how fun and engaged you are for it. And I think you're going to see us kind of lean into it and really say thank you to you guys here over these next couple of weeks as well. So we're going to have some fun.
That's cool, man. Yeah. We appreciate, it's been a lot of fun for sure up here at the senior, and cannot wait to.
So this will be 2 of 4 of our spectator championships. So we'll have to then get you up to a PGA championship and a Ryder Cup after this.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just so don't screw this one up, Aaron. Don't screw it up.
This year's Ryder Cup obviously is at Bethpage out in Long Island, but then
Right.
2029 is up at Hazeltine in Chaska, Minnesota. So not too far for you all to come over.
Yeah.
So we can start planning for 2029 next week when you're down here.
Heck yeah.
That would be awesome.
Heck
We
yeah.
need to do that.
It's going to be a blast.
Book
We
it
can
now.
really start doing a road to the Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll
That's
enhance
awesome.
the experience for all of the spectators and the players, I'm sure.
I love it.
All right, guys. Well,
No,
hey,
I can't wait for you guys to get down here. Again, appreciate what you guys do supporting our championships. And again, we're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. We can't wait. It's like the whole Frisco area, the Fields Ranch East, the whole complex up there, getting out there inside the ropes, having some fun with the fans. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fun.
a week
It's a
off of
special
work.
place.
They're even.
Even better, right? We're going to put you to work, but yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah. Heck yeah. All right.
We're good with
All
that.
right. Brandon, we appreciate you.
Anytime. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks, Brandon.